Hi, my name is Larry Kirsch, and I'm a real estate and business attorney in the state of Maryland. If you're concerned about the legal aspects of buying or selling a property in Maryland, or if you're wondering if you should hire a lawyer, these helpful tips are meant to save you time, money, and frustration. I'm often asked by my clients who rent property how they can best protect themselves. Well, of course, in addition to having a written lease, there are certain considerations they must take into account. First of all, prior to entering into a lease with a tenant, it's advisable that you obtain a credit check and find out that the tenant is financially viable and solvent. In order to do so, the landlord will have to obtain appropriate consents before they can go ahead and obtain financial information about the proposed tenant. Once the landlord determines that the tenant is solvent, it's important that the lease contain appropriate provisions. The landlord needs to set out how much rent is going to be due, who is going to pay the utilities, how many people can occupy the property. Moreover, a landlord needs to make sure that his or her rights are protected in the event there's a problem with the tenant. A good lease will contain a provision that the landlord will be entitled to legal fees and other costs in the event the landlord has to take legal action. Understand it is very important that a landlord never use self-help when trying to evict a tenant. They must go through the courts and use judicial process, or else the landlord could be liable to the tenant. This is Larry Kirsch, and I hope you found my legal tips about real estate in Maryland helpful. If you'd like to learn more and get my entire series of videos just like this one, just head over to my website at maryland-realestateattorney.com/free. Thanks, and I look forward to seeing you there.